Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Paco's Place. Today we have the incredible opportunity to feature OPM icons Joey G and Noel Cabangon, who are currently touring together here in North America. Despite their hectic schedules, they made time to join us. Of course, thanks to Oliver Carne of Hollywood Flip and Anna Puno from Star Media. We had a brief but delightful chat catching up with these special artists who are very, very dear to me. Kaya sit back, relax, and enjoy this special episode.
Welcome to the Paco's Place podcast.
And the podcast will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, finally live at Paco's Place, Mr. Noel Cabangon and Joey G.
All right. Finally.
Noel,
Yeah,
finally, nice meeting you.
nice meeting you too.
Diba?
Oh, yeah.
Tayo, we come back from way back.
Music Hall Days.
Music Hall
Yeah,
Days. I was a fan and then became your friend. Shout out kay Girly also. Shout out din kay na Anna Puno, kay na Oliver Carne for making this happen. I'll start with Noel, ha? Kala mo sa'yo, ha? So, kayong dalawa ni Joey, how long have you known each other?
80s pa when I first met Joey at my father's mustache. There was this folk house then in Malate along MH Del Pilar. And pangalan ng folk house ay My Father's Mustache.
Heard about
so,
that.
we actually came from same genre of
Folk.
music, folk music.
Yeah.
So dun kami nagkakilala and then hindi na kami nagkita afterwards.
Okay,
And
so-
then, parang napapanood ko na siya nun sa
Yun na nga, sa my,
Birdland. Yeah.
yun na nga, di ba? Sa My Father's Mustache, when you were doing folk, you maintained the persona eh. Kumbaga, you stayed in that lane.
Yeah.
Did you have any inclination that Joey was going to pivot to a different genre?
I had no idea.
You had no idea?
Yeah, I had no idea.
Ikaw naman, when you were doing folk at My Father's Mustache, what was going on through your head?
Start ako ng solo nga, di ba? Then, after nun, I'm sure kilala rin, sa circle lang naman kasi ang folk music eh. So,
Yes.
pagka yung time na yon na naging kasama ko sila, yung, I don't know, sila Soy Angeles for page 4.
I've known him. Yeah.
Dos por Dos. So, naging part ako ng Dos por Dos. So, I started with solo muna. And afterwards, nag-quartet kami. Dire-diretso.
O sige,
Hindi ko na...
dun ko sisimulan. So solo, what made you go quartet? Because si Noel you never did a group setting, right? It was always Noel Cabangon.
Yeah, I tried also. It's still Noel Cabangon, but I tried rock music also.
Okay, ayan na. So ikaw, yung quartet, was it a vocal group or was it
Vocal
a...
group siya na may mga harmony.
Yeah.
Ano rin, isang circle din kami noon. Si Noel, part din siya ng circle na yun. So, Dos por Dos sila, Soy Angeles, then si Corky Quinto, then Chito Araneta, at ako. Ano yun, nakabiyahe kami ng Hong
Yes.
Kong. Yan. Nagtagal din kami ng at least siguro mga 2 years. Then afterwards, nagbanda na ako after that.
Okay. So if you are to compare solo and being in a band, number 1. Number 2, being in a quartet and folk singing, saan ang puso mo?
Sa end ko naisip lahat yan. Yung nag-quartet solo, then quartet, then nagbanda ko. Pag nag-bounce lahat, nung end yung career ko, doon ko nalaman na bawat isa ng mga ginawa ko na yon parang naging part ng as being me now. As Joey G na nalaman ko na sa huli na lang. Alam mo yun yung nagawa ko lahat yung mga harmony. Kasi pag quartet ka, merong bibigay si Soy na boses eh.
Yeah.
So, alam ni Noel yan kasi wala pang Dadon no, meron ng New Dawn eh.
Oo nga pala.
Pangalan ng group na New
Yes,
Dawn.
yes.
So alam niyo yung mga harmony na ang boses mo, bigyan ka ng boses ni Soy. So alam mo yung ang soloista kasi talagang solo ko eh, di ba? Ito may harmony ka, so bigay kanya parang Manhattan Transfer.
Right.
Parang ganun.
And you have to stay in that lane,
Yeah.
di ba?
Yeah.
Kumbaga, like, sige, since tinuro ka ni Joey dito sa part na to, when you were doing New Dawn, were you writing songs already?
No, or all covers. We were, it was a group no in New Dawn. It's trio. Tapos mga Peter, Paul and Mary, mga ganun
my
yung mga
God.
kanta namin. Kingston Trio. It's really old folk music, American folk music. Walang original
When did you start writing?
Well, actually, I started writing professionally, no.
And what triggered it, ha? When you started writing professionally, what triggered it?
Well, actually, I was an activist,
Okay.
and my songs were. I started writing songs about.
Then
what's happening,
the social climate.
So
no?
yeah. So doon ako nagsimula nun, and then I became an activist after the death of Aquino, and then
Doon ko narinig yung
got
pangalan
involved
mo.
politically,
Yeah.
And then I never really started writing love songs, mga romantic love songs, but really more of
Social awareness.
Yeah, songs of social relevance, mga ganun.
Okay. When you started writing songs of social relevance, were you single or were you married?
I was still single.
Anong sinasabi ng family mo? Kasi delikado di ba? Like bago yung mga, nung time na nabaril si Ninoy, delikadong
Yeah.
part yan ng lipunan natin And you were trying to let your voice be heard while other people were trying to, wag na tayo makialam dyan. What was your motivation?
But the political situation then was really very
Scary.
it wasn't scary enough because when we were young, we had this idealism so we had this fire in us that we kahit nakaharap natin yung mga pulis na may truncheon and everything, parang wala lahat yun so because the purpose is to have a better society,
Yes.
something like that. So kaya wala kang takot and then of course single, sabi mo ngayon, wala akong asawa, wala akong pamilya, so kaya kahit sumabak talaga, parang walang takot, but more of my involvement before was to perform in political events, mobilizations like that. And of course I while doing that I was also a folk singer.
Yes.
Tuloy-tuloy. And then syempre noong time na yun nakakatuwa din because the audience every time we sing Bayan Ko, lahat tumatayo and then lahat ng mga anong tawag dito, mga napkins, punit lahat yun, nagiging confetti. Doon sa father's mustache. And so parang yun ang it gives you more fire and to continue. But hanggang doon, and then of course I carried that over until now, and I still write songs, but not but more on the environment, etc.
Jazz na ngayon si Jazzer na ngayon.
Iba-ibang advocacy na.
So nung nagfa-father's mustache kayo, nakikita mo yung mga ginagawa niya as an activist, what was going through your head?
Hindi ko alam na activist.
Hindi mo So hindi mo pinipreach sa father's mustache yung ginagawa mo sa labas?
Hindi naman kasi nung time na yun.
Yung base ng father's mustache, naging kaibigan ko yung mga kasama niya, the New Dawn, sila Dante.
Yes, yun nga.
I know them all.
Pero kayo hindi kayo naging close?
Oo naman. Medyo, oo.
Pero hindi rin talaga kami ganun ka naging close.
Isipin mo kung naging close kayo, no? Siguro yun
anak na kami ngayon.
Okay, ikaw naman, bago kita nakilala, ang nakilala ko muna tito mo. And then pinsan mo. So in other words, si Tito Gene muna ang nakilala ko, si Gene Generoso ng Electromaniacs.
Naririnig ko yun na Generoso rin siya, pero
hindi mo ba kamag-anak talaga?
I'm not sure kung talaga. Kasi ang Generoso, maliit lang naman ang circle namin.
Right.
So,
si Noel is your cousin. The late Noel Generoso.
Parang gano'n.
Of ex people.
Of ex.
So sila yung nakilala ko. And every time I would bump into them, they would tell me of you. So I'm like, okay, spatan ko nga itong sinasabi nilang Joey G.
Yung time na yun, nagkikita na kami ni Noel noon.
Ah.
Ibang Noel naman yan.
Hindi Noel Cabangon.
Si Noel G, hindi si Noel C.
So ang tanong, so let's put this to rest mo dahil pinatatanong to, magaling ka ba sumayaw?
Konti.
Alam ko magaling ka kumembot dahil dati, yun ang nakikita ko siya pag pinanonood kita. Naku po siya, pag may hawak na siyang gitara, yung puwet niya nakalabas na ng isang side.
Siguro natural na nangyayari lang. Nag-groove lang ako sa music, alam mo, yun lang naman yun.
There was a time, okay, your image was effeminate, okay? And was this on purpose? Was this to get the girls attracted to you? Dahil ang daming nasira ang ulo at nabaliw sa iyo nung era
Hindi ko
natin.
alam yan
Alam mo yan.
Hindi ko alam yan. Hindi ko alam yan.
And then, hindi naman nila alam na may girly sa buhay mo, di ba? But the way you would...
Kasi nung musical days, I was married na that time.
Yes!
And doon nabuo yung aming eldest. We call them the musical kids.
The musical kids.
Musical kids yun.
So, nung time na nagbabanda ka, did you ever think na sisikat ka the way you became a household name?
Hindi. Till now, ngayon? No.
Yes, you are.
No. I don't know.
Pa-humble na Noel.
Hindi talaga. I don't know. Di ko alam na.
O sige, what's a normal day like for you?
Wala. Simple lang. Lalaba ko. Pagising ko, laba. You know. Wala. Normal thing. Car wash. Ano yung kailangan gawin? Hugas akong pinggan.
Oh, what do people say when they see you?
Ayun, hi, Joey G.
See?
Yan,
Oh,
yan.
so tama ka.
Ano naman yun?
So.
Why? Ano lang naman ako. Simpleng tao lang ako. Paco.
Okay,
Very simple.
I agree. Now, pag-usapan natin kayong dalawa naman, di ba? When you guys started doing this tour,
Yeah.
who organized it? Why did both of you say yes to each other? And what are people going to expect out of it?
Well, dahil kaladkarin ako na artist. So, when I got an invitation from Star Media, from Miss Ana Puno.
Sa Ana Puno.
Yeah. And I said, why not? You know, going to have a concert with Joey G and Ice. I said, I think it's a good combination.
Grabe si Ice din, no? Kasama rin pala, no? Yeah. So Canada and US ang tour.
Canada and US. Pero sa US kami lang dalawa ni Nino.
Yeah, tapos sa Canada kayong tatlo.
Kami tatlo.
Okay. So let's say, nung time na umuo si Noel, sino ang nag-conceptualize nito? Was it you? Was it Ice? Was it
Star Media.
Star
Star
Media.
Media?
Galing si Ana gumawa ng title.
Malikot ang isip.
Tapos kayo naman, nung nalaman niyo magiging magkasama kayo, ibabalik niyo ba yung ginagawa niyo dati sa My Father's Mustache? May...
Yeah, there's that part.
Wow.
There's that part. Yeah.
It's part of it.
Pero secret dapat yun Pero,
Oo.
sige, part.
Oh, sige, that's fine.
Malalaman mo na yan.
Oh, sige. Album. Binanggit niyo kanina, pareho kayo ng record label.
Yeah.
Okay. Who was signed first to the label? Was it you, Noel? Was it you,
I
Joe?
think it's Joey G first.
Okay, let's talk about you first. When you decided to turn a page, right, and going solo, coming out with this album, the songs that are in this album, were they all written by you?
No. Yung unang album ko was, the title of the album is Stand. Tapos yung may mga foreign composers.
Okay.
Tapos in-arrange nila Bobby Velasco na kasama ko ngayon sa band.
And how does this
Ano siya, nag-number 1 siya sa iTunes.
see?
Yeah. Yung song na Stand. Number 1 siya. Sabi ko, kay Neil Gregorio. Sabi ko, Neil,
Si
totoo ba
Neil.
to? Kasi number 1 yung Stand Joey G. Tapos second si J-Lo. Sabi ko, totoo ba to?
Yeah.
Sabi ko, Joey, hindi mo madadaya ang iTunes.
Yeah, that's true.
J-Lo G.
J-Lo G.
G, gulat ako, wow.
Si Neil.
Yun yung first album, then I'm doing another one ngayon. So I'm on the in the making na siya. I'm on my fifth song.
Grabe, no? And then you got signed. Si Neil Gregorio ba ang in charge ng...
Yeah. Neil Gregorio. I got signed up after pandemic. That was, I think, Only last year.
Kayo bang dalawa, alam nyo ba ang history ni Neil Gregorio? Si Neil Gregorio naman, kung kayong dalawa magkasabayan.
I only know about Neil Gregorio from Warner. He used to be with Warner.
So yun ang pagkaalam nyo, di ba? Kung kayong dalawa may mundo, kami naman ni Neil Gregorio may mundo. So ang mundo naman namin is the underground. Ang banda niyan, puro mga rock at mabibigat na...
Yeah.
Sila yung...
Nagulat din ako.
Underground music.
Oh my God, sila yung mga icons nung time na nagsisimula kami. Talagang pag dumating na yung banda nila, ang dami ng bandang natatakot because of talagang solid. So nagkita kami, saan ba kami nagkita? I think nagkita kami sa... Was it Universal or some MCA? Sa MCA kami nakita when he was there. Sabi ko, oh my God, ang iba na ng itsura ni Neil ngayon. Executive na.
Yeah, executive.
What's your album about naman?
Actually, it's not an album. These are a series of singles.
Okay.
So I started with, but these are all original. I already released 3 songs under the label. And I'm going to release, actually supposed to be this month, my latest single. Kaso nandito ako. But so, ayun. And the good thing about with this label is that they allow me to write songs that I wanted to write. And actually, even yung ginawa ko na single, which is written in local language.
Your dialect?
Ilocano, kasi I'm an Ilocano. Inirelease nila. But it was really, that's parang magaan na label.
Anong instrumentation ng mga songs? Is it just guitars? Is it full band?
Well, the acoustic guitar is always there.
Of course.
Pero mayroon ding may back end.
Who has final say sa production?
Apparently, yeah. Because even in sa mga mix ng kanta, he always consults me. So
I see. Yeah. Ikaw, Joey, sa album mo, who has final say? Your producer, you?
Minsan si Neil, minsan ako. Depende sa song. Ano talagang kailangan i-improve. So,
how do you preserve your voice? I mean, yung kanta mo isn't easy to do. I will never be able to do that.
sleep. I love to sleep.
Let's talk about sleep because
At least.
especially at our age, hindi na tayo bumabata. Sleep is...
Saka you should have your own all this ENT doctor sa throat. So have a regular check-up throat.
And people think na, kasi kami, instrumento hawak namin di ba? So, sabi mo nga kanina, wala ka ng boses kasi okay lang naman sa akin dumaldal dahil I need to play the drums. But kayong dalawa, yung mga event na ganito, mga podcast, mga stuff like this is taxing on your voices also
yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Right? Now,
I'd rather sing than talk.
Yun na nga, how do you deal with this part of the business?
Paghahandaan mo naman talaga lahat, diba? So, rest.
Diet.
Diet. Of course. Workout.
How frustrated are you pag wala kang boses? That's pagising mo sa umaga.
Alam mo,
Katakot.
hindi. Nawalan ako ng boss sa Toronto because of
Climate.
Parang yung climate, sudden change
Lord.
of... nawalan ako. And buti na lang, si Noel and si Ice sinalo ako ni Ice and si Noel. Yung sad talaga kasi wala.
Frustrating?
Yeah, of course.
It's very frustrating.
Hindi nyo ba alam, hindi nyo ba alam dalawa kasalanan nyo rin yun? Kung kakanta kayo ng mababa, kahit wala kayong boses, makakanta nyo. Kaso pinipilit nyo kumanta ng mataas.
Oo nga, tama.
Di ba? Like ikaw, Noel, has that ever happened to you na may show,
yeah.
wala kang boses?
Normal naman yun sa mga...
Actually, kumanta pa nga ako sa isang event na I couldn't say no.
Oh my
because
God.
it's a very important occasion. It's the birthday and anniversary of a friend of mine, and I was supposed to do like 6 songs. Kumanta lang ako ng 2 kasi wala akong boses. Kung ano yung nangyari kay Joey G sa Toronto, ganun yung nangyari sa akin.
How do you tell that?
Sorry kay Ice and Kuya ni Ice. Kuya, okay. Nangyari naman talaga lahat sa atin talaga yan. Sa atin yan. So,
Tapos, yung audience, Joey, how do you say that to the audience? Or pag gagawan lang kayo ng paraan para...
Yeah. You have to admit it.
Okay.
I think you have to be very transparent.
That being said, pag-usapan natin, since binanggit nyo si Ice, I thought si Paulo Santos doing his acoustic trio would start the whole pop acoustic revolution, which kind of killed the band scene. And when I see that, kayong dalawa, being here longer than I've been in the industry, yung landscape ba ng music industry natin sa Pilipinas, do you feel that it's at par with the rest of the world or marami pa tayong kakainin? Start with you.
Yeah, so Noel muna.
Oh, sige.
Noel muna.
Well, I think we're trying. Kasi we have access to technology and we have access to new kinds of music, and then yung mga ang nagpapatuloy na ngayon yung mga batang artists na. So, and they have new type of music, new music, like you have SB19, you have Beanie, you have Ben and Ben. Ang nami-miss ko lang talaga yung jazz. We don't have jazz talaga na sa genre natin. But I think pero kasi yung landscape din ng mundo, yung global, kung ano yung lumalabas sa globally, yun din yung lumalabas sa atin. And we may be siguro not at par, but pero we're getting there, we're trying. The competition is really that stiff, and
Why do you feel na hindi pa tayo at par?
Well, I think in terms of reach ng mga kanta natin,
Okay.
hanggang dito lang tayo. Even dito sa US, it only caters to the Filipino people.
Pero,
Unlike if like for example, if we look at Korea, South Korea,
no.
kasi ibang-iba yung sa Korea. Hindi lang siya, and sa Pilipinas nga, mas ang lakas-lakas ng K-pop sa atin. Yung mga ganon. So I don't know, there are probably a lot of factors bakit hindi natin naabot yung ganon. So hindi lang naman siya tungkol sa artists, because artists like us naman continue to create, and then mayroong bagong mga umuusbong na mga artists and create new music. Pero siguro yung in terms of paano sila i-market and to compete really globally, baka yun yung kailangan.
Your thoughts? Do you share the same thoughts?
Pati movies na nga, ganun din eh. Same thing.
Yeah.
Diba? Parang layo na rin.
Hindi kaya may kinalaman sa, like, pag-usapan na, like Billie Eilish. Oh my God, Billie Eilish, yung kanta niya, yung Birds of a Feather, yung chord progression niya is very simple. Ano ba? Pamula, umpisa hanggang dulo, puro,
Paikot-ikot lang.
di ba? May kinalaman kaya sa melody natin, sa chord progression natin. I'm
Kasi tingin ko sa na yun, sa age na rin yun eh.
It's
Fresh eh.
it's
Mga young blood.
young.
Iba din kasi sila mag-isip eh. Tingin ko yun.
It's new, it's technology,
New.
it's parang young idea, and it also caters to, of course, to their generation. Yeah.
Speaking of young blood, your kids. You have kids?
Yeah, I have one kid.
You have children?
Of course, yeah.
Kita mo naman, of course! Takot lang niya. Do they play music?
Yung isa, not all, but they love music.
They love music, but
More on dancing, my youngest is a member of the hip-hop group.
okay.
Ang competitive sila sa A-team. So, yeah. Nagulat nga ako eh. Parang, pero ngayon, he's into
Photography.
na ngayon.
How about you, Noel?
Yeah, I have a son who's also into music, pero may day job siya. Kasi sabi ko sa kanya, you have to support your art. You have to support your music. So he has a day job. Pero nagigig din siya, kahit na sinabihan ko na dapat isa lang ang rockstar sa bahay.
Do you see yourself sa anak mo? Nakikinig ba? Okay.
Yeah, I see
nakikinig
much.
ba?
Because he's a John Mayer fan. Yung mga ganun. He also plays the guitar, he gigs also. Di mapigilan eh. Sabi ko, mahirap yumaman dyan.
That being said, no, pag-usapan natin yung you've been associated with Star Media. Why is it one of the best companies na nagpo-produce ng Filipino entertainment abroad? Start with you, because this is not your first rodeo with Star Media.
Kilala ko na yung Star Media. Siguro years na. Like, what year ba I started? 2000?
When you were
Virgin ka pa nun.
virgin ka pa nun.
Yeah, that was the first time. Pero nung solo na, 2015.
Oh, somewhere there.
But years. You know, Ana po, I think he's the best, I can say, na promoter. And talagang isisiguraduhin niyang you're in good, you're in
Good hands.
you're in the right track na maganda yung hotel mo, no.
Hindi stricto sa schedule mo?
Hindi naman. He's
Kasi may-
strict sila pero in a good way.
Yeah.
So wala, galing nila talaga and alam mo yung they make sure na safe ka. Wala ka ng ayos nila lahat for you.
Galing.
Oo.
Kumbaga magpakita ka na lang
Oo.
and do your thing. Ganon, di ba? How about you, Noel? Is this the first time working with
Yeah, this is my first time to work with
kamusta naman so
Star
far?
Media. Oh, ang galing nila. Hindi nga, ma'am. Hindi nga, totoo.
They treat you as a family.
Yeah, family.
ka.
The good thing about it is that first and foremost is that they want a good show.
Yes.
And for them to even, think about us together. Hindi naman ako ganun kadami yung fans.
Sus.
Hindi, parang, di ba? And of course, we had Ice with us. Pero sumusugal
Mga fans
sa
namin
gano'n.
dahil kay
Sumuga. And that's also a good thing about them because they believe in the artist.
Yes.
And then they make a good product out of us. And hindi lang doon natatapos. They really take care of their artists. Very good. And hindi pagod yung artists. Parang itong tour namin napakagaan eh. Kahit na nagkasakit si Joe, we really have to, kasi nga yung Miss Ana Puno, grabe. Para din siya talagang
I think they
mother.
have the best arts. They have Martin, they have Gary.
Regine ba sa'yo rin? Regine, oh.
Eric Santos, SB19,
Everybody,
They
yeah.
have the best artists. Star Media. Kami lang
Vice
ni
ganda.
Noel medyo dito lang kami sa
Naiiba.
But they have the best
Naiiba.
artists.
Pero ang lakas din ng loob ni
So
Star Media.
Marishan, The Company, name it. They have the best artists.
Malakas yung loob nila to invest on us, no? Well, so far, parang successful naman yung aming tour sa Canada and this tour. I
Thank
think
God.
it's
Yeah.
Oh, ito. In this stage of your life, both of you, and both of you answer this together or separately, doesn't matter, but are you blessed?
Oh yeah. I am very
naman.
blessed.
Would you guys change anything?
Ayoko mag-artista.
Ladies and
Ikaw si
gentlemen,
Paco nag-artista.
ako nag-artista, Noel Cabangon and Joey G! We'll post the link in the descriptions below kung saan kayo makakabili ng mga tickets niyo for the show. By the way, please support Star Media, support Joey G, support Noel Cabangon. Thank you guys.